Let's speak about how natural our manifestations manifest and how to be aware of them. Hello and welcome. My name is Gareth Fleck, and in today's video, I'd like to speak about how natural manifesting is, because I know a lot of people who aren't on the, believers in it. They're like, oh, manifestation, you think you can just create, blah, blah, blah. But it happens so naturally that we would think it would have happened anyway. But because we are conscious and know that we have been manifesting, we can actually see it happening and we know it is our doing. Because I'd like to give an example. Recently, I was like, I'd like to lose a bit of belly fat that I had. I'd been eating lots of pizzas and unhealthy foods. So what I started doing was, like, as I sit here, I imagined there was another version of myself sitting there with the body that I'd like. And I'd sit there and imagine my hands going down the flat stomach, feeling like wee abs or whatnot. And I keep doing that until I got excited. And then when I'd be in the shower, I'd do it. And then when I look in the mirror, I'd look past what was reflecting back and imagine that I was looking at myself with the body of my desire. And I was like, okay, cool. And then the next few days, I just felt my body just didn't want food. I didn't want to eat. And I was like, that's interesting. Okay. So then I just started drinking water and I went on a water fast. Never in my life have I ever thought to do this, never wanted to do it or had a desire. And then next thing you know, I'm doing a water fast. And a video, I told my friend, she sent me a video about water fasting. Next thing you know, I'm like learning about the benefits of water fasting and everything. And after the 7 days, I had this beautiful flat stomach. I felt amazing. I felt really attuned and connected to spirit and source. I felt clarity. And I lost the weight. And that was like really fast. And that was just how natural these things happen. I had the desire to lose a bit of weight, imagined myself in the end with the body I'd like. And next thing you know, I was moved forward into a position to like do water fasting. And it was interesting because we hit lockdown here. So I didn't have to go anywhere. So I could just lay in my bed and drink water and watch videos and heal my body. And that was so natural. Never wanted to do it, but because I did the Imaginal act, next, I had these thoughts and the feelings. Just like if we're wanting to manifest, and say, making some money, we start seeing ourselves within it, and then with money, then it's up to us to be aware. You might see videos on how I got wealthy, or how to make money online, or how to do this and that. This is your subconscious, unconscious, bringing you these methods and tools, because we still got to apply a bit of action, right? So for me, I wanted to be a YouTuber, imagine myself with the plaque and all that. Next thing you know, I'm making videos or learning how to make thumbnails, or just learning about the topic when I wanted to start a business, which is marketing. Sorry. I started thinking about marketing. What you think about, more things come into your awareness. Next thing you know, like learning how to do social media marketing, how to make money online through marketing for businesses and helping them make money. Plenty of examples. You just got to, it's up to us to be aware, because it naturally happens. It really, really naturally happens. Say with my mum and the cat, when I seen her with the cat, next thing you know, she invites me over and then we go to a cattery. I had seen us petting cats together. So that was that manifesting. What else examples? There's so many, and I'm sure you've experienced it, but it just happens so natural and with ease and flow. Like if you're looking for a new job or a new opportunity and you're in a job you don't like now, you might lose that job, but it will happen naturally in a weird way. And then you'll lose that job, and then you'll be moved, and all these other people and events, circumstances will come into your life that will lead you to this event of you getting this new job, or you being there working for yourself, or having your own independence. Relationships, maybe you're seeking to meet a girl or a guy or whatever you would like to meet. You're thinking about it, you're seeing it, Next thing you know, a friend might invite you to a show or a gig, and you go out, and next thing you know, you're speaking to a girl. It's so natural and so amazing because everything just happens so natural. It's great. It's great. Like when I was wanting to live on the hill, I started seeing houses popping up, hill views, people I'm watching online showing their mansions and their videos. You know, YouTubers I watch, like here's a house tour, or my mum always tells me off for mentioning lotto and scratchies and that, but that's something I've been working with. And I start seeing heaps of numbers and lottery going like lots of numbers going up. Next thing I'm being recommended massive lottery winnings, or what to do once you've won the lotto, 7 tips or 13 tips. You know, and it's like, okay, cool. I'm aware that all these are coming into my awareness now because I've seen myself win the lotto or scratchies, and I win every time now. But it's interesting to pay attention and have awareness of what's going on. Listen to your friends. How are they speaking? As I change my so I'm just chilling in my bed sitting here. As I change my conscious state around money and receiving money, because this is, you know, back in my past I dialed in really bad money habits of my own doing. You know, I was just unconscious and unaware, so I've had to undo that, and now I'm learning really good money habits, and I'm worthy of money. And you know, it's just material is spirit as well, so it's just energy. I need to stop putting such a you know, putting on a pedestal. It's just energy. It's like anything. It's like receiving a sandwich or bread. If you welcome it, it'll come to you, but it won't come to you if you don't welcome it. So I've been welcoming it a lot, and you know, loving it and seeing it as a fun thing that can help me or help others. And now I'm aware of my friends all speaking about money and how they're doing really well and making money. And I'm like, this is so cool, because I know I am aware that that's impressing on my unconscious. The more I'm impressing wealth and joy or whatever on my unconscious, I look at my friends and how are they acting? How are they speaking? Because they're a reflection of me, right? It's really good to see where you're at. And I also like wrote down, like, this is really cool. I wrote down, like, I have fun. I enjoy investing in cryptocurrency. I find it fun and easy, or something like that. And next thing you know, my friend Tim came over and he's like, you've been manifesting money or doing manifesting of money and anything, Gareth? And I'm like, of course. And then he's like, well, I have an opportunity for you in crypto. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, here it's manifesting, here it is. And he told me about a cool coin or whatnot. Next thing you know, it moved on from there. He told me about it. I was like, that's cool. He got me half set up, and then I didn't do anything. And then next thing you know, a week later, I was at a party, and his friend Jesse, who's really good with it all, just sat there next to me and set up my whole account and got me invested. And I didn't have to do anything. I just had to sit there and, like, you know, enter a few things, but I got walked through it. And now that investment's already come back and I made more money on it, which is amazing. Like, that it's being aware of the outer circumstances and watching it manifest and knowing it's going to manifest and just seeing it. You know, it's like a slight expectancy. Every time I go out now, you know, I'm like, okay, what's going to happen now? Like, you know, this is what experience is coming my way. This is exciting. What's going to happen? You know, lots of random things. Like, my dad rang. I was like, I'm going to go see my friend play at Battle of the Bands, and it was a $10 entry. And I was just like, cool, $10 entry, I'll get that out. But then my dad messaged me. He's like, oh, I need help with my trike. You know, my dad's disabled and he's in a motor wheelchair, but he has a wheelchair that goes into the back of a trike. And for some reason, it hadn't been working, and he needed me to come help him put it back in the garage. And I went over and I was like, yeah, I'll come help you. I'll come see your mum and dad and give you a hand. And, you know, I got it all put in. And then next thing he gave me $10, like a $10 note. And I'm like, oh, well, that's paid for the entry into Battle of the Bands. Thank you, God. You know, thank you, awareness. Thank you. Taking care of me. You know, it's God working through each person. It's your awareness working through each person to give you your desires and everything you want, whether it's bad or good. Bad, good, you know. It happens. But being aware, just be really aware of your surroundings and your outer world, your circumstances and the situations and the people. What's going well? Where needs adjusting? What beliefs, if you have a run of someone or something you left and you're like, oh, that's a bit weird. Okay, what's my belief around that? Let's rewrite it. Let's change that belief. Let's change my perception. Let's change my concept of that person or myself in this area of my life. I am aware, I am conscious, I am awake. My third eye, my spiritual eye is open. I know that the outer world is a projection and a reflection of me. I know that my thoughts have power. I know my imaginal acts. My imagination is the power, creative power of God that has been gifted to me, that I am one with God and we co-create together. And I am awake and aware that this is what we do and we get to see it. And we're not so blind. Anything that comes our way now, I'm like, oh, how did I create this? Or when did I create it? Because, I could have been thinking about things like 6 months ago that are just coming, I'm reaping the harvest now. You can trace everything that happens back to a thought. But being aware and conscious and just know that it happens so naturally. See every opportunity as a divine experience. Like any person you meet, just be like, okay, I know God is in this person. Like, God, what's God working through to bring me? Like, is this to do with my manifestation or to do with something I need to learn or to heal, or what am I doing? To have it's quite fun. I see it as really fun because I don't know, once you become so aware of it and you know it to be true, you have a slight expectancy and excitement. Yeah, hope that was happy. Hope that was helpful. And may peace and infinite love and blessings be on your soul. My name is Gareth Fleck. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. Love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.